Shalom friends, we are approaching the biblical holiday of Shavuot. Shavuot, the Feast of Weeks, is a prophetic appointed time that celebrates the first fruit of the wheat harvest and the fruits of the season. This holiday marks the culmination what is called Sfirat HaOmer, or counting of the Omer, a 7-week period that begins on the holiday of Passover and ends on the feast of Shavuot, with thankful recognition of God's abundant provision for His people. In Israel today, in the kibbutzim, we see joyful celebrations in the harvest fields with dancing and feasting. Moreover, any new babies within this year are brought forward in the community to be blessed. But in the New Testament, Shavuot takes an even greater significance. As recorded in the book of Acts, exactly during the celebration of Shavuot, the Holy Spirit descended upon the disciples. According to archaeologists, this event took place here on Mount Zion, on that very day of Pentecost after Jesus' resurrection. As is written, when the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. Suddenly, a sound like a blowing of violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seems to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Now there were staying in Jerusalem God-fearing Jews from every nation under heaven. When they heard this sound, a crowd came together in bewilderment, because each one heard their own language being spoken. This marked the birth of church, which all began with the pilgrims Jews who came from the all countries of the diaspora to keep the feast in Jerusalem. 3,000 of them believed in Jesus and being baptized in water. This was the first church, consisting of Jews as the first fruits of the feast of Shavuot. And the arrival of the Holy Spirit fulfilled Yeshua's promise to send them out, and it empowered them to spread the message of gospel to all nations among whom they lived, beginning with Jerusalem on Shavuot. But you will receive the power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to ends of the earth. Also, the prophet Joel spoke of time of restoration and spiritual renewal for Israel and the world, saying, "And afterward I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams. Your young men will see visions. Even on my servants, both men and women, I will pour out my spirit in those days." Outpouring of the Holy Spirit at Shavuot is seen as the beginnings of this prophecy, a foretaste of complete fulfillment in the end times, when God will establish His kingdom on earth. Chag Shavuot Sameach. Shalom from Jerusalem.